Okay, so today I'm going to practice factoring, and this category is AA.2. Today I'm going to factor out the greatest common factor. And these problems are very easy. All we have to do is first look at the numbers, and then we look at the letters. So we're going to start by factoring out the greatest common number. And our two numbers are 4 and this minus 8, this negative 8. So what is the biggest number that divides both 4 and 8? That number happens to be 4. So I'm going to take out a 4 from these two terms. 4 times 1 gives me 4, right? And then to get this negative 8, this minus 8, 4 times a negative 2 gives me negative 8. Okay, so I'm done factoring out the greatest common number. Now I'm going to factor out the greatest common letter, the H. The first term has 3 H's and the second one has 2 H's. So what is the biggest number of H's that they have in common? Do they both have 3? No. Do they both at least have 2 H's in common? Yes. So I'm going to factor out 2 H's. I'm going to take out a H squared. If I take out 2 H's from the first term, since I had 3, I'm only left with 1. And if I take out 2 H's from the second term, since I only had 2 there, then I don't have any more H's left. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this. This is the same thing as saying 4H squared times, instead of saying 1H, I'm just going to write H. I'm going to imply there's an invisible 1 in front of it, minus 2. And that is what I would type in here, and that is the correct answer. Very easy. Okay, let's do one more. Again, I want to factor out the greatest common factor. I'm going to start with the numbers first. So, the biggest number, the greatest common number that both the 3 and the negative 6 have in common is 3. 3 times 1 gives me 3. And then 3 times a negative 2 will give me this minus 6, this negative 6 that I need. Okay, so I'm done with the numbers. Now I have to look at the letters, the V's. What is the biggest number of V's that they have in common? The first term has 2 V's, and the second term has 1 V. So, do they both have 2 V's? No. Do they both at least have 1 V in common? Yes. I'm going to take out a V. If I take out 1 V from the first term, I'm left with 1 V. And if I take out 1 V from the second term, I don't have any more V's. So my answer turns out to be 3V times 1V is the same thing as just saying V minus 2. And that's what goes in here, and I'm done.